Aquarius Sun and Rising. Welcome to your February 2025 Astral Update. It's Raina here. So as the month of February begins, it is Aquarius's season, right? And so you should be feeling very vital because the sun is in your sign. If Aquarius is your ascendant, the sun can be in your first house of the self, and that really is a pick-me-up. But another thing that is happening that we can consider February is the beginning of eclipse season, even though it will be March when that officially happens. I'm not going to bring up the March eclipses until next month, but I just want to put it out there because the two areas that can get triggered are the Virgo area, which is connected to, in your particular chart, the 8th house, and then there is, and that's a lunar eclipse, and then there's a solar eclipse in Aries, and that's the 3rd house for you. But I'm going to talk about that, and that's communication. The Virgo area is more like shared resources and your psychological nature, the underlying stuff. So, like I said, I'm going to talk about that for the March reading. On the 4th of February, Jupiter goes direct at 11 degrees of Gemini in a fellow air sign, which is your 5th house of love and creativity. So Jupiter has been here since last June, or whenever it went into Gemini, and this has expanded this area for you. If you are artistic, you may have been more prolific in your creative endeavors. If you have been single, this may have made it so that you have met more people that could be potential love interests, because the 5th house can be dating and stuff like that, and that can lead to potential relationships, which is 7th house. So and also the 5th house is fun, the kind of things that you do when you're in your off hours. Maybe that area has really blown up for you. But the 5th house can also be the business that you own. So when Jupiter has been retrograding here, you may have had a little bit of a slowdown, because Jupiter can be about money too. So maybe there was a bit of a slowdown. Now things are going direct. So everything is going forward, is moving forward. On the same day, Venus goes into Aries, into that 3rd house. This is the place where there's going to be a Venus retrograde. Okay, so the 3rd house is where you're going to see this. And also this is where the eclipse is happening in March as well. So Venus in the 3rd house can be money that you're earning from a blog or any type of writing, or even YouTube. Social media can be 3rd house. You could be finding love online, or through social media, or through your siblings. One of your brother or sister's friends may introduce, may be somebody that you end up getting involved with, or your local area. The 3rd house can be your local area, so you may find love locally, a neighbor. On the 12th, we have a full moon at 24 degrees of Leo. Leo is your opposite sign, Aquarius. So this will be opposing you from the 7th house of committed partnership. If you are partnered, you could learn something about your partner. Maybe it's a secret. Sometimes this can bring something to a crisis point where it's like something has to give, like there's nowhere to go but to totally bring something out, or secrets revealed. If you're someone, because this can happen with Aquarius, where you like your freedom, but you're in love with someone, you may just finally give in and say, okay, let's get married or let's move in together, because that can be, either one of those scenarios can be a form of commitment, and that can be the full moon. Of course, a full moon can also be an ending. So you try to make something work and you finally realize it's over, it's toast. On the 14th, Mercury goes into Pisces, which is your second house of earned income. Thinking about finances, maybe crunching the numbers, what do I got to do? Because you already have Saturn and Neptune here. And these two planets, which are not inner planets, they hang out here a long time, especially Neptune. Both of them will be going into Aries in 2025, but both of them will be going back into Pisces as well. So you're not done with them. You're also going to have a lunar eclipse in Pisces later this year, and that can affect your finances too. But right now, you just may be coming up with ideas about ways to earn money. And on the 18th, the sun goes here. So that can increase the creativity factor and also the, I would even say like the manifestation ability, because the sun is very, creative, as well as it has that life force energy. So it's like really giving your finances that life force. On the 23rd, and for some people this will be the 24th, Mars goes direct at 17 degrees of Cancer. So this is for Aquarius people, this is your sixth house. The sixth house is the house of health and work and your daily routine. When Mars goes direct here, you may start to feel more energetic. And because this is the house of health, you may decide that you're going to be more physically active as a way to improve your health. And because when Mars is retrograding in the sixth house, you may feel like your energy has been sapped. And so this can have a revitalizing effect when it goes direct, where you start to feel more like how you used to feel. Look to renewed ambition in, whatever your work is. You may have been in arbitration, some of you, some kind of negotiation or lack thereof. Maybe now you'll start to be able to openly do that if it was restricted for some time, because it did come from the seventh house in Leo. And it's coming back to the sixth house. When Mars is in the sixth house, sometimes a person has to worry about coworkers, conflicts with coworkers. You may feel like you're clashing with them. But since you've already been here before, where Mars did go through this house and enter the seventh house before retrograding, you may already have a strategy in place for how to deal with these kinds of things, because there could be a competitive workplace for some reason. On the 27th, the new moon is at 9 degrees of Pisces in that second house, so expect developments with your earning ability, and maybe a new way to earn money is coming into the picture, a new income stream, or planting the seeds for that to occur. All right, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a personal reading, you can check out the link below to see what offerings I have. Take care. Bye.